What's up, everybody? It's your boy Saucy Shane. Welcome back to another whiskey review. We're trying to crank these reviews out as fast as possible, trying to narrow down my top 5 bourbons, finished whiskeys, and ryes of 2023. Also trying to get in the groove of doing daily videos as we got the 21090 Advent calendar coming up in the month of December. And just like last year, I'm going to be doing videos every day portraying those awesome samples sent in for 24 days. It's a challenge, but it's a fun challenge nonetheless. So be sure and check out the 21090 YouTube and their Patreon page. For a little $3 or $4 a month, you can get you one of these awesome Glencairns. They do live streams every Tuesday night with giveaways, amazing beer, bourbon, and rock and roll content. You can't go wrong. So check those links in the description box below. You won't be disappointed. Today, we got the Four Roses 2023 limited edition 135th anniversary. I got it poured in that Patreon, 21090 Patreon Glencairn. We're going to review it. We're also going to compare it to last year's 2022 limited edition. See which one fares. It was on my top 5 list last year. I think it come in 5th. I can't really remember. I watched it the other day, but I can't really remember. My brain span don't last that long. I took my notes on this, and I'll break it down what's in this bottle. It's a blend of 12, 14, 16, and 25-year-old Four Roses bourbons with 3 different recipes. We got 40% of an OESK 14 year. We got 35% of an OESB 12 year. We got 20% of a 16 year OESB. And then 5%, a little over 5% of the OBSB 25 year sits in this bottle. 15,060 of these. For all you geeks out there, this is bottle number 4437. And it comes in at 108 proof. I think last year's was 109. That's the breakdown on that. I won't have a breakdown of the 2022s. I didn't take that many notes. This is mainly a sole review of the 2023 limited edition, and at the end we're going to compare it and see which one we like. So, nice color to it, like a dark honey color to it. It's not super dark. It looks dark in that bottle right there, but get it in the Glen. It's got a beautiful color to it. Non-chill filtered. Legs are clinging to the glass. This is barrel strength. From what I guess, I mean, the older the bourbons, they do lose a little bit of proof as they age, but they probably got a little bit lower barrel entry proof to it, from what I can gather. On the nose, you get a lot of sweet cinnamon, oak, little bacon spice. Those leather toffees are dancing around in there too. Very nice. Funky, but in a good way. You know, older bourbons got that funky tone to them. Very sweet on the nose. It was real spicy when I first tried. I didn't get the mash bill breakdown on that. You can look them up. I'll pop up a picture of the recipes. I know the 25 year was the high rye. Very nice. But like I say, we don't just smell it around here. We taste it too, so let's get it on the palate. Nice mouthfeel. A little bit green, but not in a bad way. It's kind of, I don't know. Up front, you get a lot of bright notes. That's some kind of like a, and when I'm saying green, I'm not saying like green grass, green. I'm saying like a green, like a kind of like a melon, like a honeydew melon on the front. And then on the finish, you get those leathers, those toffees, a little bit of coffee note on the back end. It's got a hell of a finish to it. Let's get another sip. Yeah. It is. It's like a honeydew melon. It's some kind of melon right up the front. It fades away to some dark caramels, oak, leather, toffee notes on the back end, some butterscotch, everything you want in a good older bourbon. MSRP around this is about $200. Like I said, 15,000 of these bottles are made, a little over that, but they're super, super limited. Man, that finish goes on for days. That's very nice. As it starts to finish, it kind of gets a little bit more funky, a little bit, kind of wants to go a little bit tannic, but not too bad. We'll see how it compares up to the 2022, which has been opened up for over a year. So we'll see, or about a year. We'll see. We'll give this one more sip, and we'll rank this 2023 Four Roses LE. Man, very unique, very complex. Got that rye spice there too, balances it out. Very long finish. Like I said, it is barrel strength, 108 proof. That's right around my neck of the woods. Anywhere from 108 to about 114. That's my jam. Man, that's good. It gets a score of 8.9 for me, right there on the cusp of being one of the best I've had. We're going to see how it compares up against in the blinds with the Jack 12s and all the other ones that I've had this year. Be interesting to see how it falls. But we're going to pour up the 2022 Four Roses LE from last year, and we're going to see how it compares. All right, so we got the 2022 Four Roses LE. Like I said, this comes in at 109 proofs, or 1 point proof higher than the 2023. We're also sticking with the 21090 theme. And I've got one of the legends, one of the old school 21090 Rock-On Glencairns from way back in the day. I actually got a full set. I got a pint glass, this Glencairn, and a stout glass, tulip glass that I drink my barrel-aged beers out of. So, but enough about that. This is the 2022 Four Roses LE. It was about the same, 15,600 of those, but they're so super rare. It's hard to spread out across the whole United States. About the same color. A little bit darker on this one. It's a little bit more in the glass. Hell, I'll pour a little bit more in this just to even it out. Why not? It's a fun night. I'm actually recording this on a Friday night. Fixing to go watch Matt, ADHD Whiskey, celebrate his birthday live. So, hell, I can't wait. We're going to make it a good night. Got some more poured in that. Give this an old SJ, as Matt Porter would say. Like I said, this has been opened up for almost a year. And before I get into the review, SLB Drinks, they just reviewed the 2023, and he said it best. Like, when you buy one of these, like, you see what the level is on that. I milk these things, I share it with friends, and you can get, you know, if you want to, 3-4 good years out of these bottles. So you got to weigh that into some of these prices on these. You don't just drink them every day like it's Wild Turkey 101 or something like that. But enough about that. Give it a nice little SJ. It's had plenty of air. Let's get this 2022 on the nose. To me, the 2023 is a little bit brighter, a little bit not really, you know, it's more punchy out of the nose. A little bit more of the rye spice, bacon spice, I guess is what I'm getting at on the nose, compared to the 2022 where you're getting more of the butterscotch toffees. Smell good. Let's get it on the palate. I'll have to look up the breakdown on this and see what the recipe is on this. I think it's got like 20-year-old bourbon in it. This has got the older recipe in it. But man, this, to me, it tastes older. From what I remember, there's only 2 recipes in this blend, maybe. You can check me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I think it's like a 60-40 blend of 2 different recipes. I may be wrong. And maybe that's why. Maybe there's too many elements going on in this one that you can pick up that old 25-year. And like I said, it's only 5% in that. The 2022, man. I don't want to use the word smoother, but this 109 proof 2022 is a lot smoother. The 2023, it's a flaming drinking experience, and not in a bad way, like you're not drinking hazmat. You get it right off the front, a lot of flavors, where the 2022 is a little bit more of a slow build, a little bit more of a slow climb. It's just more tamer. Like I said, it has been opened up for over a year. I do prefer the 2022 over the 2023, but hell, let's be honest, they're neither one bad pours. That got an 8.9. If I was to rank it right now, this would get a 9.0. By the time this gets halfway down the bottle, ain't no telling. It'll probably be tamed down. They're both full of flavors. The finish actually on the 2023 is way longer than the 2022. They're both it's just going. It's going and going and going. Very good. I'd say if you see this, I know if you're going to see this on the shelf, MSRP or just a little bit higher, you're going to snatch it up. And I don't blame you. They're very good bottles. I would much rather have one of these over a weather foolproof or something like that, but that's just me. Enough about that, guys. If you like these kind of videos, smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all those good things. Got more videos coming up, a lot of more reviews coming up for the end of the year, and then I got my top 5 bourbons, finished whiskeys and ryes, and then we'll narrow it on down. But guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. Remember, stay safe out there, and until next time, stay saucy, but don't get too saucy. Drink responsibly and share with friends. Cheers. Keep rocking.